let me take the young man way in the back first, and then I come here and here, and here, and here, and there, and yonder, and yonder. Yes, sir, way in the back. This is your first time here?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Now, see, if I ask this question, I'll piss my wife and my daughter off.
Amazing. Piss them off.
Thank you. You gave me the strength to ask the question. See, you got to understand, I worked in corporate America for a number of years, and I used to work for Pacific Bell before they got bought.
I'm sorry, what's your first name?
It's Richard.
Okay, welcome, Richard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And there, it was a very liberal culture, corporate, everybody has to be treated equally and blah, 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 blah. So it wasn't that people flaunted it, but it was that people were who they were, and they were allowed to be that. And I had a guy who was I respect him because he was a very good salesperson, and I was also in sales. And he got married, gay guy, got married.
To another man?
To another man.
Amazing.
And I did not go to the wedding because I didn't agree with his lifestyle.
Right.
And my wife wasn't going anyway.
Right on.
So, but it's funny because I had an uncle who was also gay. And I got a nephew now who is gay, and it's kind of tripped me out a little bit.
Everybody coming gay, because you won't say nothing.
But see, it's not that. It's something that I've always been I grew up in Detroit, and I realized I was very homophobic.
What does it mean to be homophobic? What does it mean?
Not like gay people because it makes you feel uncomfortable.
But
I'm
you're
scared
not
the guy might
supposed
hit
to
on me.
resent them, but don't accept it as a norm.
Oh, okay. But this is the thing. I think for some people, honestly, from my heart, I've prayed on this many a time. I've just come to the conclusion that if God didn't like gays, why he makes so many of them?
You think God made gays?
Yes, I do.
Go back in your prayer closet. God didn't make gays. He made the person, but he didn't make the spirit that lives in them.
Yeah, but the spirit that lives in them is them. So they're born that way.
No.
So if they're born that way and they are gay, my attitude is like, let them be gay. They're gay. Okay, fine.
But why would God
It doesn't affect me.
I'm sorry?
It doesn't affect me. If I'm straight or gay or wherever I am who I am.
Are you a Christian?
Yes.
But how about them, though? They're lost. They need you to be that example so they can see the right way to overcome it.
I be me. And if at the same time I'm not supposed to be out here fornicating with every cute girl I see.
Are you doing that?
No, now I'm married.
Oh.
But before, well.
Your wife is like, yeah, I want to know.
So, I mean, and the whole time that I was fornicating, I was still looking for that right person. And I realized, and I just had to come to the conclusion and say, hey, you can't sleep with everybody. You're not supposed to.
You found a woman, you didn't find a man.
No, I didn't. That's right. Because I wasn't attracted to men like that.
Right.
But I've seen guys that are attracted to other guys. They're just,
amazing.
That's the way they're made. I don't judge it anymore.
Let me ask your wife a question. Give her the mic for me. What's your first name, wife?
Keita.
Are you surprised your husband think God made gay people? Made that spirit homosexual?
That's a good question. Am I surprised?
Yeah.
Well, I've been married to him for a while, so no.
Oh, you're not surprised by
No,
anything, right?
I'm saying I'm surprised that any person thinks that way,
Yeah.
but I continue to pray for him.
So, what is it like being married to a straight guy that think homosexuality is okay from God? And especially being a Christian.
Well, particularly because as he said, he initially was homophobic, and particularly coming from Detroit.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it's
but
been
you accept what you hate.
No, I accept.
That's what happened is when you have, like, if you see them but don't, so-called homophobe means don't hate them, you would never accept it as a right. But the fact that you resent it or resented it in the past, now you're attracted to what you hate, meaning that you accept what you hate. That's the problem.
No, I see.
That's why God said, don't hate. Don't hate it.
I've become accepting because that's who they are.
But you're not doing them.
Life experience has taught me that these people are who they are.
That's amazing.
Now, there's some people out here who I think choose gay because, it's stylish, like his kids.
That's happening too, yeah, because it's being imposed on them.
It's the cool thing.
Yeah.
And, RuPaul and all this other stuff.
Right.
Gay, it's like, But people who genuinely are, who then marry, because I have known of married couples Even in Detroit, when I used to sell knife products, my aunt sent me to a couple who were gay and married. I'd never seen that. I was like, whoa, I was shocked. But they loved each other. Was one a woman and one kind of acted like the man? Yeah. You know, they were playing their roles, but it was them. And so I didn't necessarily want to hang out with them or go out to their parties or whatever else they were going to do.
Yeah.
But it didn't scare me anymore. It just didn't scare me.
Because you have accepted it as normal.
Yeah, because that's what
when
they
you
were.
accept evil as normal, you're no longer afraid of it.
Yeah.
But when you don't judge it, you won't have that fear, and you won't accept, and you won't hate it. Then you can see how to deal with it. They have seduced you into their world, and that's not good for you. And you're not showing them love by accepting it, because as a son of God, you're supposed to be an example of how to overcome. But if you're accepting it, you're no good to them. They're going to stay in that hellhole because you're not.
But if they're not hurting anybody.
But they're hurting themselves. Satan is stealing their souls.
So they can't be moral people
No.
if they're gay.
Not when they accept the wrong as a right. Because morality comes from God.
We even got
And
a
they're
gay
not-
Christian church out here, so I don't know if I can agree with you, brother.
Okay, I understand.
You know.
But you should have compassion for them to be not accept a wrong. If your child do wrong and they keep doing it over and over, you want to accept that as a right?
No.
Right, same way with them. And you have to love them in the same manner you love your own kids. You want what's right for them, so you try to point the right way for your kids. Likewise, for those who are lost, we have a responsibility, if we return to God, to set that example, be honest with them, but don't hate them.
But don't you set the example by the lifestyle that you choose to lead?
Right, but if you're accepting them, you're leading the wrong lifestyle. Yeah. Let me take right here.
So I live in San Francisco.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of horrible. But I go to a school where it's like a safe space, like my brother said. Like if you say anything bad about like gays or anything like racially, just even remotely just racially wrong, like you can get suspended or expelled or anything like that. And almost all, I think I'm the only person I can think of out of my like all my friends that I have there that is like completely straight.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're coming for you next.
I like in my English class, the guy who sits in front of me is bi, then the guy who sits next to me is gay, and then the girl who sits behind me is pan, and then the girl, like the rest of them are either I think one of them is gender fluid. So like, and at my work, this is the best part. The two people that I work with, they're in an open poly relationship. So both of them are pan, so they can both hook up with anyone that they want, but they're still together. But when they flirt with other people, they're like flirting together, and they can like date people, like
Wow.
multiple people. So
I would recommend you hurry up and move out of San Francisco.
yeah, exactly.
It's going to fall into the
But
ocean
that's,
soon.
yeah, that's the thing. Like that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. You know, like, but thing is, if I were to like do as you say and just like be honest with them and love them or whatever, I would like have no friends because like all my friends are like that. But and also I was gonna ask this earlier, but I'm 17. I'm about to turn 18. Does that mean that I move out like of my house and like? Yeah, I don't really know. I want to move out of there, but just like.
Again, it's best for boys to move out because they need to grow up and become men. Yeah. Normally, in the good old days, the girl will wait until she's about to get married before she moves.
There's no straight guys
But
around.
now you're not living in San Francisco. You don't have a chance.
Yeah.
So you may have to move.
Yeah. So, but as I was talking about earlier, I'm thinking about like maybe going to college, which I don't think I should do now because I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, wait until you're ready.
But then I would have to stay at home. There's no chance of me getting like picked up by a man and like get married and stuff. So I would just
but
be
you
at
can
home.
move. I mean, be safe, but you can move out, get yourself a job, get your apartment in a safe area, a safe space, and then move out. But make sure you live right, don't hate, do the right thing, and God will take care of you.
But that's what I'm doing. I'm just like minding my own business. I'm still friends with all of them because I don't want to be a loner at school.
Right.
But then I'm kind of like, as they're saying, I'm kind of accepting it. Like I'm not saying anything about it. I'm
Well,
just kind of like,
as long as you don't hate them for what they are, and you're not going along with it by agreeing with them,
Yeah, no.
you'll be fine. You can pretend that you're there, but just don't hate them for what they are. They can't help it. Then you won't be accepting it, and you won't have to worry.
Okay.
All right? That's a good one.